Just this morning, I was having a conversation with someone that we both know, and in the conversation, we touched upon the transgender movement, and the interesting thing about it. I'm going to draw you into this. And so the interesting thing about it is that there was a person who was of university age who was offended by the words that were spoken by another individual, and those words they considered were so offensive that they felt that they could no longer be in the company of the person who spoke those words, which I thought was very, very interesting, because if people of university age, their minds should actually be more open and be more open to debate. Now, there's a very fine line, John, a very fine line which I've come to accept does exist, and that line for me is concerning what a bigot is, and I never ever want to sound like a bigot. And as a man of color, as a black man, I call myself a black man. I'm aware that that there are certain tensions along the lines of any group of people. I get it. I understand it. We have our likes and dislikes. We have our preferences. My favorite ice cream is probably strawberry ice cream. And people ask, so why do you like strawberry ice cream? Because I like strawberries.
That's your choice.
And and the creamier that ice cream is, the better. I don't like that modern ice cream. I want that good old-fashioned ice cream. That's my preference. Okay? You can have your vanilla ice cream. You can have your chocolate ice cream. I'm gonna select the strawberry. So we have our likes, and then the other stuff we'll leave alone.
True.
But that's not about being a bigot. No. So none of the stuff that I would say rests in hatred, and that is not the case. I think last time we talked, you did mention. If someone was, if people are gay, or if people, lesbians or whatnot, we're at a point in society where it's, let it be.
Well, I don't have a problem with none of this. If that make them happy, let them be who want to be.
Yeah.
They want to be lesbian, let them be lesbian.
Sure.
They want to be gay, let them be gay.
Well, I'm heavily libertarian leaning.
There's a but.
I'm listening.
I never have a problem with this, because their choice, their body, do whether you have what makes you feel good, do it.
As long as,
leave the kids alone.
Yeah. Well, that's part of the problem that we're experiencing today, because a lot of this stuff is, being introduced at levels that I just personally find unacceptable. There's a group of people call themselves swingers, right? These are people who are very free with, loving sex, more sex than love.
I've been to a swinger party once.
Okay, I'm going to cut that out. But my point is this.
Not for me.
Swingers, they don't need to go read books to children in the library. Swingers are not asking for the swinger lifestyle to be taught in the schools. Swingers are not making demands to have access to other people's children, because they should be educated about how wonderful this sexual lifestyle is. And for me, it's pretty much the same issue with the transgender stuff.
I don't see an issue with wherever people want to be. It's a free world.
Yeah.
Right? But again, it's like a religion.
Yeah.
I feel it. If you feel like you believe in something religion, it's private. Hang on.
Go on, because this is where we're going to disagree.
If you feel like I'm wrong, correct me. Right.
No, we're going to talk.
Yeah. Because I feel like that. I want to bring this. This is what I think. I believe this is the right way. Because I believe it doesn't mean you believe it too. You can correct me right if I'm wrong. But please, right? If you like whatever religion, like you keep it private.
Yeah.
You're Christian. be private. You're Muslim, keep it private. It's between you and God.
Well, unless you're called to express that faith.
Well, the moment you bring it to the people, you're spreading out to the people. Okay, let's go back to gays and lesbians.
No, I want to talk about transgender because,
Okay.
but go on. How's it?
If they feel like being lesbian, be lesbian. Or gays. I
Yeah.
don't have a problem with that, none. But I have a problem when someone is trying to brainwash somebody else. Or especially kids in school. They're trying to bring all that.
Well, I'm offended that they're trying to brainwash all of the society
Yes.
of the Western world. This is like a
Yes, because
mass brainwashing.
they want weak people.